What is up, guys? My name is Keggernaut, but just call me Kegg. And this is going to be the quick and dirty Vengeance Demon Hunter tanking guide. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's look at our main abilities. Shear is your filler ability and is also your main way to generate pain. Press this when you have nothing else or when you need pain. Demon Spikes is your main source of active mitigation. It's going to increase parry chance and reduce physical damage taken. Very important, physical only. Immolation Aura, you press this on cooldown. Soul Cleave, this is your main source of healing and pain dump. It's going to cost between 30 and 60 pain. It's going to do damage based on how much pain you spent, and also healing based on how much pain you spent. Ideally, you want to use this at 60 pain all the time. Fiery Brand is one of your cooldowns. It's going to brand a target. They're going to do 40% less damage to you. It's on a minute cooldown. Metamorphosis, you guys probably all know what it does, but I'm going to say it anyway. It's going to increase your current and maximum health by 30%. It's also going to generate 7 pain every second for its entire duration, so it's very nice for getting more soul cleaves in. Let's go to the spell book and look at your other abilities. Consume Magic is your interrupt, use this as needed. Empower Words is your magical damage reduction ability, active mitigation as well. Reduces magical damage taken by 30% for 6 seconds. Note it's a 20-second cooldown, so it's not as effective as Marcus Ursal on the Guardian Druid. Additionally, you have your Sigil of Flame, which is just going to put a sigil on the floor and it's going to do some fire damage. It's very good for picking up groups out of the way that you can't really grab. Sigil of Misery does the same thing, except it fears everybody for 30 seconds. Sigil of Silence also does the same thing, but it's going to silence everybody for 6 seconds. It's very good for interrupting multiple ads or if nobody else has an interrupt available. Soul Carver is your artifact ability. It's a 40-second cooldown. It's going to do a lot of fire damage to a single target, and it's going to rend a total of 5 soul fragments off your target, so you want to use this preemptively, or if you just need some extra soul fragments right away. Your passive, Shatter Souls, every time that you use Shear, you're going to have a small chance to generate a soul fragment, and it's going to heal you, and it's also going to give you a chance to go into Metamorphosis form if you followed my Artifact Weapon video and went for Fueled by Pain off to the left of your Artifact Weapon. Additionally, I almost forgot about this, Throw-Glaive is your ranged pulling tool, much like Moonfire on a Guardian Druid. Now let's look into our stats. Critical Strike, very important, doubled chance for damage and healing. Also going to supply you with parry, very important as well for Vengeance Demon Hunter. Haste is going to reduce global cooldown and also reduce the cooldown on your Demon Spikes and Immolation Aura. Mastery is your main stat. It's going to increase your attack power and increase the potency of your Demon Spikes by a certain percent. Versatility is all around good stat. It's going to increase your damage and healing done and also decrease damage taken. My current stat priority is going to be Agility, Mastery, Crit, greater than or equal to Versatility, and then Haste at the bottom. I'll put that up in the screen so you guys can have a text version of that. Then let's go into our talents and look at our my preferred build. This is one of 2 builds that I would recommend. I like Agonizing Flames, Fallout, Flame Crash, Soul Rending, Quicken Sigils, Fell Devastation, Last Resort. This is very good for dungeons and it's very good for a lot of high damage situations. Well, when you need to do high damage, not when you're taking high damage. If you are taking high damage and you're not getting healed fast enough, or you feel like you're dying too quickly, then you can go for this talent build here. Is going to provide a lot more soul cleaves and therefore a lot more self-healing. I almost forgot to mention the legendaries that you've got. The back and the cloak is going to reduce your magic damage taken while Immolation Aura is active. This finger is going to gain 50% leech while Demon Spikes is active. Your feet is going to help improve the potency of your Immolation Aura. The wrist is going to provide even further benefit for Soul Cleave, and the shoulder is going to provide even more benefit for your sigils every time you activate Metamorphosis. If you don't get these 5, then you're kind of out of luck because the other 3 really suck. Sorry about that. You might want to re-roll. Just kidding. Now let's go show you how to play a Vengeance Demon Hunter. And this is how I like to start. I like to go in with Infernal Strike, and then I'm going to Immolation Aura, and then I'm going to Shear just to get enough pain for Demon Spikes and keep shearing. With this certain build I have Fell Blade, so I'm going to press that. Shear, 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 and Shear. And then I'm going to have 90 pain, about 80 to 90 pain. You're going to want to use Soul Cleave. Luckily I went into Metamorphosis right there, and you see my pain generation is going through the roof. I'll just throw in another Infernal Strike there, and I could throw a Sigil of Flame just for more DPS. I need a Demon Spikes right now, and then Immolation Aura came off of cooldown. So let's get out of combat and let me show you how I use the other talent build. Let's go here, fix these talents. Alright, and just like last time, we're going to initiate with Infernal Strike. We're going to Shear and Demon Spikes right off the bat to reduce damage at the beginning of the fight. We're going to shear, 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 and more shears. We have 2 soul fragments available. We have 85 pain. We can soul cleave right now. We went into metamorphosis again. That's going to increase our pain generation. Immolation Aura came off a cooldown. Let's press that. Oh, we went back into metamorphosis. It's very lucky of us. We can throw in Infernal Strikes just to get more damage off of the sigil that's going to pop up there. You can cast Soul Carver for damage, or you can cast Soul Carver for the 5 soul fragments that are spawning right now for extra healing. So if you know they're going to take a lot of damage, you can press that. And just basically it's shear, 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 shear for days. And then you're going to press Demon Spikes if you need the active mitigation, and then you're going to press Soul Cleave if you want to dump pain or if you want to heal yourself. It's pretty straightforward. Use your cooldowns as necessary. You guys can figure that out for yourselves. And with that, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. There's going to be an in-depth video on how to play the Vengeance Demon Hunter soon, and there's also going to be a dungeon video on a run that I did in Heroic Halls of Valor. So thank you guys for watching. Keep tuned for that, and please drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe for further content. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video.